What is up, guys? The other gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 7 of my MLB 17 The Show, Road to the Show series featuring Randy Johnson. Now, we were credited with the loss in the last episode, if I do recall. Yep, we're now 3-1 with a 1.4 ERA on the season, which is still pretty ridiculous, but I think I'm actually kind of happy we finally have one of those rough outings. I think it makes it more realistic. We're still first in All-Star voting. I believe this is the first time we actually even looked at this, but looks like we're getting some interest from around the league. People are excited about us. Now, something I want to mention though, we got like 13,000 training points. I think maybe it was 11,000 training points, something like that, from MLB The Show, because they were trying to like apologize for the first month's poor connections, and so their way of making up for it was by giving us a certain amount of training points. Now, I think that I should dump about 5,000 into this character. Now, usually, I should have gone to the game break. I shouldn't be purchasing or redeeming. Now, I'm going to back out of this when I can. But, in my other Road to the Show, I put some stubs into it. And I think the main reason this is something that's worthwhile doing is, first off, Randy Johnson, we're following the career mode of a legend. It'd make more sense if he had some more skill. Even if it's brand new into the league. He develops into a legend in real life. So I think it would make more sense to make him a legend in this game. Also, I want to mention, we're going to be focusing on, with these training points, since we have so many, we'll be focusing on more of these skills rather than our pitches themselves. So let's say we do this, try to get each of these to about 50. We're not, look at that overall boost. All we have to do is work on this makeup. That's the big thing, is our makeup's pretty bad. And that's what this stuff is called, the makeup of your pitcher. Not like it's actual putting on eyeliner or anything like that. I want to make sure that's emphasized. But I think it makes more sense to make Randy Johnson at least reasonable to what he was in real life. And that... Okay, we already met our limit. Let's go to like right here. We're now at 69 overall, just putting in those 5,000 points. So it looks like when you just focus on makeup rather than pitch ability, your guy's overall goes up really quick as a pitcher. So that's something I need to keep in mind, especially if I want to get called up soon. Just doing that puts us at, we'd be the best AA pitcher now, and we would be the third best AAA pitcher. And at that pace, let's keep focusing on makeup, because at that pace, we might actually make a contention for an MLB rotation spot here with that level of ability. So we're gonna come back here, another big game here against the Montgomery Barons. That feels like the team that we played in the last episode, though. I'll have to check. I'm gonna do a quick look at some of my my footage. I believe this is the team that we played in the last episode. No, last episode was Mississippi. My bad. This is Birmingham. Why am I so messed up? Okay, Birmingham Barons is the team that we will be going up against. They're 6-18. We're 15-9. So we have a pretty good record. They have a pretty awful one. So we definitely don't want to give them another one on the season. That is not a good showcase, especially when I'm trying to be that #1 all-star pitcher. Yeah, no, I'm trying to have a good showcase here. 45 strikeouts to 2 walks. That's emphasized. That's a crazy strikeout to walk ratio. That's a 22 strikeout to walk ratio. Yeah, my guy doesn't walk very many batters. That's why I didn't upgrade my walk 9 very much in the makeup. Didn't seem to make a big difference. But the makeup is more like things you can't control, like pitches. Like when I upgrade my pitches, it's pretty noticeable when you upgrade them, because they break a lot more, they're a lot faster. It's a pretty noticeable upgrade in ability. When you upgrade makeup though, it's like little things that, it's more like what you can't see. Like stuff like that. Like let's say I didn't have a good hit 9. I could throw a pitch and he'd hit that 300 feet, or 300 feet, and get a double. But if you upgrade your hit 9, you have a higher chance of them making contact with the ball, and rather than hitting it 300 feet, they hit it on the ground, and it's easy ground ball like that. So those are little things like makeup and the hit 9 and K9, what all those little things do, at least to my understanding. I haven't even done research on it. That's just from playing the show, that appears to be the general idea behind it. Because I've played Road to the Show. I've played franchise modes, obviously. I have all that on my channel. And I've gone up against the likes of a Clayton Kershaw, and obviously he kind of epitomizes what a legendary pitcher is, especially in nowadays in the MLB The Show. He's the best player in the MLB. That's right there, we get a strikeout. He's the best pitcher in the MLB, I should say. And when you play him in Road to the Show or in franchise mode or whatever that, since it's hit 9 and all that stuff is so high, you can make perfect timing and perfect contact, and you will literally foul ball it. It's the weirdest thing. Like, you have to honestly get a gift from God to get a hit against Clayton Kershaw. So those are the little things that I'm talking about. Little things that can't fully be seen, just like the K9. Usually when there's 2 strikes, with K9, it's more likely that they'll swing and miss or not swing at all. It just improves the percentage strikeout ratios. It's little things like that that you just will never notice. With that being the case, so a pretty good outing up to this point. 4 straight outs start the game. I mean, it's a cool little new look at my pitcher, obviously, since the upgrade of the makeup, especially, obviously, my guy still has a lot of work to do. His overall's not that high, but in terms of comparison to AA players, my guy's overall is pretty crazy high. I mean, in AA, for AA perspective, my guy's probably like a Clayton Kershaw for this level. It's a funny way to put it, but it's an accurate way of describing it. We're like the Clayton Kershaw of AA. I mean, it's not a very huge achievement, but I'm just saying we should be dominating at this level, especially with how much we just upgraded our guy. It's right here. There we go. Another big strikeout on the splitter, dropping out of the strike zone. Believe that would be our second strikeout of the day. This guy's batting 187 on the season. We're not trying to give him a hit. With their 6-18 record, I have to assume their pitching is a little bit bad, so I'm hoping our team can gather together a few runs here in this game, give us a good chance to bounce back from that last episode and try to be a winner or a winning pitcher here in this episode. Come on, third baseman. He's got 34 speed. Beat him out. Thank you. 11 more points for that. 2 solid innings so far. Still no runs from our team. That's all right. It's right there. Oh, he's going to get that blooper back up the middle. That was a good pitch, too. That fastball at the low outside corner. But obviously, he'll be successful in knocking that ball back up the middle. First hit we gave up on this game. This guy's a 133 batting average. These guys do not hit very good. This guy's a big dude. Oh, my goodness. It's a bit scary to pitch to. Not even because, I mean, obviously, his stats are pretty low, but the size of this dude is scary. Oh, that's a strike. That whole ball was in the strike zone. That should have been a strikeout looking, but we're going to make up for it. And we'll just have him strike out swinging. It's funny that he looks at a ball that's in the strike zone. We don't get called, but then he swings at a pitch way out of the strike zone. Now we should be nearing the top of the lineup once again. I believe this is probably the number 9 hitter if I'm doing my math correctly. And we're going to try to get out of this. Let's see if we can get out of this with a double play ball. Trying to get a ball on the ground. See if we can hit him with that slider. Ooh, no such luck. Then we'll just bring it with that fastball. High and outside. He's going to foul that one off. Sometimes there's at-bats like this where they'll foul off like 45 pitches in a row. I swear it gets... Like, even pitches they should not be hitting, they'll just foul off. Right there, oh, he actually knocks one through the infield. Pretty unfortunate luck there. Second baseman wasn't covering that part of the infield, I guess. I don't... Or is it just a bad play? Oh, nope, he just hit that one tiny opening. So this situation, we're going to activate Worm Killer, because this is a situation where we need a ground ball double play. I'm not trying to take any risks and allow a big hit. Especially, I mean, I'm just trying to not give up a run right here. That was an awful splitter. Just keep hitting him with fastballs. Considering that he can't hit the ball off the ground because of Worm Killer, yeah, fastball is the pitch to go with. And right there, yep, we're going to flip the double play. Perfect way to get out of this third inning. And we're going to keep moving on here. Into the top of the fourth. And, okay, there we go. Nice little blooper to start the inning. Come on, first baseman. Oh, he's not going to be able to track that one down. Oh, that was a bad pitch. Ooh, okay, we actually got a break. Even though that was a bad pitch, it hit a pretty good spot. Now let's get him high and inside on this fastball. Oh, that was almost really bad. He turned on that one pretty good. Try to get a change of speed here. Let's hit him with that splitter. He's going to make contact with that one as well. Okay, now we need to get a fastball. This is our strikeout pitch for this at-bat. Come on, get it. No, he's going to connect with that, but a right fielder is right there. Easy catch for the right fielder. I think we're pitching a pretty good game. It's still a 0-0 game. We are the home team, though. I'm hoping that somewhat soon our team can at least put together one run. So we're pitching a pretty good game out here. I I think we're making up. We're more than making up, I would say, for our last game where we obviously got our first loss of the season, getting about 3 or 4 runs. I don't remember exactly how we did. It's been a few days since I played this road of the show, but I do recall it wasn't our best outing, that's for sure. Oh, come on. And there we go. Back-to-back groundouts getting out this inning. I'm kind of liking the fact that this episode, we actually have not gone that many strikeouts. We've been just kind of forcing them to get some balls on the ground. I kind of like it when you pitch like that. I like it more, I think. I think it's too often road to the show where your pitcher just naturally becomes a strikeout pitcher. It's kind of cool just being such a good pitcher where even if they connect with the pitch, it doesn't go anywhere. That's why I'm going to work on my guy's home run 9. I hate giving up home runs. It's like my least favorite thing as a pitcher. I mean, obviously that makes sense, but it's like it's extremely frustrating. I don't know. Because it's like you only make, it's just frustrating to know that you only made one bad pitch and you're suffering like big time because of it. So the main things I'll probably work on are my guy's home run 9 and my K9. It's right there. We're going to get that guy on a 3-2 count. Worked a pretty good count there though. I'm trying not to get my pitch count up too high, so it was unfortunate right there. 98 on that fastball though. Our guy's stamina needs to be worked on a little bit. That was a big thing too. I didn't work on my guy's stamina at all. I worked completely more on his makeup. But let's work on the stamina the next few episodes. Try to get that stamina up to about, probably, let's get it to like 75. That'll be our next goal. Get our stamina to about 75. Because we need to be able to pitch more than 6 or 7 innings, especially if we're going to try to be a MLB pitcher. They're not trying to get their bullpen all tired. They want a guy who can go for multiple innings. I'm trying to be able to consistently go 7 innings if it's necessary. If I'm having a great game, I want to be able to pitch 8 if I have to. With how tired my guy currently gets, I go 6.5 innings, and if I'm really lucky, 7 to 7.5. Anything past that, my guy can keep pitching, but just the stamina will make it so my pitches are way worse. But there we go. That was a 9-pitch at-bat, I believe. That was a pretty huge at-bat. Or a pretty long at-bat, I should say. And this inning's really been working on my pitch count. We're looking at my energy in the top right. Looks like I should be good for maybe 1 or 2 more innings. Probably can go 6 strong in this episode. Maybe if I'm lucky, I get 7 innings in there. But once you get tired also, once you start giving up hits, your coach will actually pull you out. So we will. Okay, there we go. We're going to get a strikeout there. That was just about a 3 or 4 pitch at bat. No complaints there. Yeah, 4 pitch at bat. Let's see. And we get 2 runs there in that inning. That's what I'm talking about. Now we are on pace to at least be the winning pitcher in this game. That's the thing I like more than anything. Although it's sweet having a good ERA and a good whip. Obviously, more importantly, you want to be the winning pitcher because wins are what matters in the day. Hell, if you give 20 runs as a pitcher but you still get the win, it's not a big deal. It means you kind of suck, but I mean, hell, you still pick up the ball. Okay, I got scared for a second. We're going to get a 3-pitch strikeout. I got worried there. I don't know why our catcher tried to pick it up with the glove, and then it was unsuccessful. That just looked awful. But I guess that's double-A stuff for you right there. One thing, though, about being a pitcher, the one thing I like about more than my other road to the show player, which is obviously a position player, it's a shortstop for those of you who don't watch it, is that when you're a pitcher, since I'm pitching every 5 games, I feel like I'm getting through the season a lot faster. Which makes me feel like I'll be an MLB pitcher a lot sooner than I felt like I was being an MLB position player. A position player felt like I probably played like 6 hours of gameplay before I was in the MLB. It feels like a long time. As a pitcher here, I'll probably play like 3 hours of gameplay, which is like half the time, just because the games are shorter. And yeah, to get through a series as a position player, it takes about 30 minutes. To get through a series as a pitcher, it takes like 15-20 minutes. So yeah, it's about half the time I would say to get called up. So just, little things I've been thinking about. I don't know if I'll skip any outings though. I think as a pitcher, since you get through things so quickly, I don't know if I have much of an excuse to sim through my my pitching, or sim through any of my performances or my games. I'll probably end up playing all of them, but right here, we're going to need that extra velocity. We need to get a big out here. 102 miles an hour. Oh my goodness. 100, consistently clocking 102. 91 on the splitter. High, let's go high and inside on the fastball again. Clock over 100. 102 miles an hour, striking him out looking. That is freaking ridiculous. An 102 mile per hour fastball. I can't. Imagine, okay, if I max out my velocity, that fastball could probably, okay, now it's 96, and my guy's getting tired. But if I did it at the beginning of the game, and I maxed out my velocity as a pitcher, I wonder if I could clock like 106 on that. Be like a Aroldis Chapman. Ooh. I'm already at 81 pitches. If my guy even gets to 90, okay. No, stop hitting the ball. Just do something besides foul ball. I can't be having these long at-bats. God damn it. These are so frustrating. I hate it when this happens. Obviously, also because I'm in a situation where I can't be throwing a lot of pitches. There we go. Nice. Oh, that's perfect slider right there. Low outside corner right there. That's absolute dirt. I mean, we've given up 4 hits in close to a 7-inning outing. I would say we pitched a pretty great game. Here we are. We're almost... I think our coach is going to give us a chance here to go 7 strong innings, which I'll be happy with. Just kind of goes back to the point that we need to work on our stamina, because I shouldn't be struggling to get through 7 innings. Yeah, right there. Johnson getting tired. I don't want to get tired until about 100 pitches or so. Now I'm getting tired at about 85 or 90. And those extra 10 or 15 pitches could be a whole entire inning. They don't sound like a lot, but it makes a big difference. Oh, there we go. Another perfect slider there on that low inside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts. We're at 90 pitches. I believe this will be our last inning. So let's not give up a hit. Let's try to go 7 strong. Give our coach a reason to believe in us. Also, if I give up a hit, I'm giving the reins to a reliever, and I don't want to happen in this game what happened last game, where our reliever throws away some earned runs for us. And there we go. That's a great way to get our last inning in, striking out the side in order. That's a great way to finish, even with our guy being tired. And right there, yep, we are going to be relieved by a pitcher who's doing great this season, a 1.08 ERA. I'm happy to have him be our reliever, and we are going to walk out of here with the win. I believe, let's see, we'll probably get player of the game, because we pitched a pretty great game. So player of the game for us, let's see, finished with 11 strikeouts, only giving up 4 hits. And we finished winning 3-1. So our reliever did give up a run, but that's alright. It doesn't affect me at all. So that we're going to return to the clubhouse. We're going to see if our coach has anything to say. We actually, we didn't start with that many strikeouts, but I didn't realize we struck out all 3 outs in the 6th inning, if you look right there. 2 outs in the 5th and all 3 outs in the 7th. So in the last 3 innings, we got 8 strikeouts. So that's really what totaled that strikeout total right there. How do we not got any strikeouts? We would have only had 3 strikeouts that entire game. So it was really just those last few innings that really boosted that strikeout count. So, okay, here we go. We got our pitching coach come up to us. I'm assuming that's going to be the same thing that happens every game where they're like, oh, yeah, you're doing good. Mind you, they're far from major league hitters. Got to my cap. Thanks, coach. Appreciate it. I feel like I get that every single game. I don't know why that's constantly happening. But let's see. Stamina, I know, costs a lot. We're going to get 3 points. At this pace, let's see. 1,200 training. Yeah, it's going to take a while. To get 75, that's 2,400 training points. That would be like 8 games. 7 or 8 games, probably. That'll definitely take some time. Now, one last thing I want to do before we move. I wanted to check if we have any extra perks that we could do. But no perks actually come up. Alright, no, there's a few. Trade a little energy for max confidence. No, I need my energy. We'll get that. It's a game perk that no steal attempts will occur. That'd be pretty cool. Umpires will call. Oh, this is the one I wanted to get. I need that 55. Actually, okay, so the next thing we'll get, and hopefully by the end of the next episode, we'll get 55 walk 9, and then we're going to get this pitcher's umpire thing. So this should help our games a lot if we get some more calls in our favor. So that being the case, that'll be the end of this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.